Good morning. You join me today at the magnificent Cuckfield Park. So Cuckfield Park, for those who don't know, is, I would say, arguably the most exclusive address in central Cuckfield. Many people don't know, but at the end of this driveway, which I'll just swing the camera around again, is located through these black sort of iron security gates where you blip yourself in. Bearing in mind now we're in the bottom of the high street. This private drive leads to Cuckfield Park itself, which is a magnificent, effectively like a stately home lived in by a private individual. Extensive grounds that are absolutely beautifully kept. It's almost sort of verging on a National Trust property, but again is a privately owned place. And this is where they do the Cuckfield bonfire every year. So once a year, all the villagers pay a little bit of money and come down, and it's become pretty famous now, that Cuckfield bonfire. But at the bottom of this driveway, where you see that sort of almost sort of turret really, which is the entrance to the main house, on the right there is an enclave of privately owned properties that all have right of access down this drive into their own sort of parking areas or garages, etc. And where we are going to be showing you today is an amazing home called the Old Conservatory. The Old Conservatory has been lived in by my vendors. They moved in the 70s and have effectively completely transformed the place, almost tripling it in size, adding on double garage. And it is just the most amazing home, situated in, again, you could argue either way, but I think this is the most magical part of the village. Hardly anyone knows it's here, but for those who do know, a lot of them would give their left arm to be in this location. So I won't walk down all the driveway. I'll edit the video now and start it a lot further down, closer to the house. But this is just to give you, again, a really good understanding of where you currently are and how you access these homes, surrounded by beautiful parkland style gardens, mature trees, and let me take you now to the house. So here we are now at the Old Conservatory, and just a reminder how we access this property. So as I mentioned in the earlier part of the video, you come through those wrought iron black gates at the top of the driveway, down towards the end where you see that lovely sort of turret in front of you. You turn right at the cross section there. You come round this driveway where you come into this enclave of properties here. So this is the Old Conservatory, which of course we are now marketing, and you have a selection of sort of smaller cottages here, which all have their own parking. This property dates back, we believe, all the way back to 1850s. It's got this beautiful Horsham stone roof. And at the end here, which I'll show you in more detail, but at the end here, you have that parking area just up there and the detached double garage, which I'll show you in detail a bit later. But come with me as I take you round the Old Conservatory in the glorious Cuckfield Park. So as we come in to the property via the main entrance, we come into this really rather lovely entrance hall. Got these amazing ceiling heights here, and this is a very wide hall, so don't let the camera deceive you. It's a really good space here. We've got initially a WC, so as we come in straight in there on the right hand side, we have a door here which leads up to the first floor, which I'll do at the end actually, as there's a lot more ground floor here than first. So as we come through the entrance hall, we're going to turn right initially, and on the left hand side here we have a study come bedroom. You've got a pull down bed in this cupboard here. Really nice bright room. So you've got the ceiling lights here, another window there. I'll try and bring the camera around a bit slower for you. So again, this room is a study come bedroom because it has a really lovely ensuite shower room here. So this is a cracking sort of temporary bedroom, study. So we come back down the hallway where we have another bedroom located here. Really lovely sized double bedroom, fitted wardrobes. So the owners here, they've been here since the late 70s, I believe. They've got impeccable taste. It's a very, very classy home. The new owner will be a very lucky person indeed. Got all these plantation shutters at the front here. And as we come through, we've got a dining area to the left. A little sort of snug area here. This would be a great place, in my opinion, to put the desk and have the bedroom I showed you earlier with the ensuite as actually a proper bedroom. But this is a great, as I say, little nook, you know, study area, etc. And then through here into this kitchen. So you've got a very modern kitchen here, cracking size. You've got these light cream, very high quality units. 6-burner oven and hob, integrated microwave, dishwasher. Got the fridge freezer over there in the corner. Another little area here to the left. So you've got a big freezer here. And another big fridge there. With this great sort of central island. Had a lovely, nice refreshing soft drink with the owners earlier and a good chat. It's such a lovely place to be in on a hot day like this today. Much needed. And now here we have the West Gardens. This property has 2 gardens, an East Garden and a West Garden. So this is the slightly larger of the 2 gardens with a very nicely done patio. And at the end here, we've got a little sort of artist studio, really. He's a fantastic painter, the owner here. And it just leads round, just down to the back here. So actually you could sort of do something slightly different here if you wanted. Again, you've got a side elevation shot of the property here. A gate on your left. So we come back through the kitchen. So back up the hallway. Got that lovely big double bedroom, the blue room here. And the current sort of study come bedroom with ensuite again here. And come with me as I take you into the sitting room and conservatory. So as we come in here, we come into this absolutely beautiful sitting room. So this room, along with the hallway actually we've just come through, that was the original part of the property. Again, we believe dating back to 1850. So, you know, the home was absolutely tiny when it was purchased with this enormous garden. As I say, it's been, you know, extended sort of multiple times. We've got all the records, by the way, of all the permissions and works that were done. The owners have given us a fantastic sort of dated crib sheet of everything they've done, giving the house real proper provenance. Got this beautiful inglenook fireplace here, and I hope it's not lost on you that these ceilings are incredibly high. So anyone out there sort of over 6'4", you've got nothing to fear with this house, that's for sure. And as we come through here, we come into a conservatory, a beautiful bright space. Again, it's east facing here. I'm currently doing this video at 12:30, so it's still lovely and bright here with the sun. And I must apologise, earlier I said the west facing garden we saw earlier was the large one. It isn't, it is this one. It is the east facing garden, which is ever so slightly longer. And this is just a real fabulous space here. You've got this lovely wall here. Of course, that's the outer wall belonging to Cuckfield Park itself. And as I take you upstairs a bit later, you'll get that wonderful side view of the property, which, I mean, magnificent doesn't probably cover it, but yeah. So just giving you a good overview of this east-facing garden here. I'll take you up the steps towards the back of this lovely long lawn. Easily sort of 50, 60 feet, this lawn. And as we come down the end of the lawn, I'll give you a little sneak peek. So this is the private parking for the property for a minimum of 2 cars and the detached double garage. But I will show you that in more detail later. But just giving you a lovely sort of west facing now, of course, as we come back on ourselves, this west elevation of the east elevation, sorry, of the property. So as we come back through the conservatory, through the gorgeous sitting room, I'll take you to the first floor conversion. The owners created a wonderful master suite. They said when they were doing this, they actually had all the sort of, the architect's plans. They could have easily put 2 bedrooms up here. But as they were, just the 2 of them, they decided it wasn't necessary to have all these more bedrooms. So they went with one nice large room. So as we open this little, I suppose a very ornate baby gate to a degree, we come into the master bedroom, which is a really good size. The eaves of the roof don't in any way impact the size of this room. And I'm very excited to take you out onto the balcony up here, where you could sit west facing. You could sit here all afternoon enjoying a very, very special view. So we have the cottages there to the right, but really the money shot is here. This is your very own private view of part of the grounds belonging to Cuckfield Park itself. Again, the most magnificent home in Cuckfield by quite some distance, and one could even argue mid-Sussex potentially. Again, you're looking at sort of National Trust standards of an estate. And I hope this camera is doing the justice of that lovely view you've got. And as we come back through, mustn't forget, as we come back through, just to show you, we've got some fitted cupboards on the right hand side here, and the bathroom. So that is the old conservatory and all its wonderful rooms and internal layout. I'm now going to take you outside and show you the private parking and the garage, which of course is a massive part of the house. So lastly, as I mentioned, here is your private driveway for the old conservatory. An absolute minimum of 2 cars, 2 very good sized cars as well. The owners built this double garage in around the millennium. They got the planning permission in the very late 90s, so they think they built it around the 2000s. And it's one big open double garage with 2 sets of double heavy oak doors. Garage is absolutely immaculate, of course, with power, lighting, its own little Velux window, all very neat in here. A wonderful big double garage space, which, as we know, kids, families, motorbikes, classic cars, you name it, this space is absolutely invaluable. And a wonderful addition to what is a very, very special home in, I would argue, the most special spot in the village. I hope that covers everything for you. I hope this video does this home and its location justice. If you have any further questions about this house, anything you're not sure of, please do give myself, Mike, or my colleague Alexia a call at Mansell McTaggart Cuckfield. We're delighted to be sole agents on this one. Very, very old clients of ours, the owners here. Will take good care of them, and please do feel free to get in touch. Many thanks.